was my main man, Cuba Gooding JR, Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood, Cuba Gooding JR. Man, I love that movie. I fuck with that movie, Cuba. Boy. You from Baby? My bad, Omar. Oh, my bad, Omar. My bad, Omar. My bad. You a legend, gang. My bad. Omar Gooding Jr.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Omar Gooding Jr.
Oh, my bad, gang. My bad, gang. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. My bad. I swear it's my bad. Omar Gooding. This is a special day. I saw my mama. This is a special edition, right? If you from the era where I'm from, you grew up off movies, right? Before like the internet and shit, it was great hood movies that like got us through everything, right? And one of my favorites was my main man, Cuba Gooding JR, Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood, Cuba Gooding Jr. Man, I love that movie. I fuck with that movie, Cuba.
Yeah. So his name is Cuba. C-U-B-A.
You not
with an N.
You not Cuba?
So first of all, when you put an N on it, it's already disrespectful. The fact that you know I'm not Cuban, see, now you have me calling him Cuban, ain't that is a second layer of disrespect. But the good thing is there's air and opportunity in here.
My bad. Hold on.
Let me know how you
got
want
me
to get
fucked
out.
up. I thought
how you want to get out.
Why would you do that?
I ain't never
You
said.
told me who it was. I told you who I was booking.
I never said
My
Cuban.
bad, gang. I swear to God, my bad.
I never said Cuban.
And said the nigga name fucked up too.
My bad.
You called him Cuban with an N.
My bad.
Like
You from Baby Boy. You from Baby? My bad. My bad. My bad. You a legend, gang. My bad.
Should I step out while back in?
No, my bad.
What kind of fucking legend is he?
My bad. You a legend. I forgot mama. You a legend.
Cuban Gooding Gooding. You would have been fine with Cuban.
Gooding Jr. Right? I saw that on mama.
Omar Gooding Jr.
My bad, gang. My bad, gang. Come on, gang. My bad. I swear it's my bad. Omar Gooding. No, Omar Gooding. I know it. Come on, gang. I know the name. That's my bad, gang. Omar, I know the name. Go get him. Somebody go get him. Go get him. Somebody go help me out. I apologize. Listen, if you're watching this, my apologies, right? Listen, I fucked up, right? And like sometimes you fuck up good, but this is a legend. He's a star. We're gonna see if we can get him back, right? Hopefully we get him back because it costs a lot of money to get him, right? But even though I thought that was Cuba Gooding Jr., right? I just thought that, right? Listen, I didn't know, right? But listen, we all know about Baby Boy, right? And he knocked that out in Baby Boy. Let's hope he just don't knock out me. Right? Because he knocked that out in Baby Boy, right? And we saw that, right? And listen, we gotta respect the legends, right? And sometimes, you know, we get confused. Maybe it's that pressure, you know, that I swear to God on my mama, right? I got some new pressure in, and it's kind of like, yeah, right? Let's hope he come back, Omar Gooding, right? The legendary Omar Gooding, right? The best person in the world. And I think I kind of like probably fucked up. I don't know if I'm being Illuminati no more. Think I'm still in? You think I'm still in Illuminati? I don't know. Think I'm still in? Listen, I don't know what I did. I just fuck up my money. If y'all watching this, become a member because I think we probably just only got how many minutes we got? Did we get enough minutes for some ass to come up? Did we get enough minutes for anything? He started off saying he's gonna give me extra time. You think I'm still getting extra time? What? We good? He mad. I fucked up. It's this fault. He told me. That's what the guy. He told me I was booking the other. I hope he come back. But listen, if he do come back, he can't get out of here. It's a gated community. We gotta let him out. We gotta let him out. So I don't know what he gonna do, right? But listen, if you're watching this, I really apologize for this, right? This wasn't something that I meant to do, right? I really meant to respect the legend, right? And we're gonna make sure we put some respect on his name like he Baby, right?
My son called it the exact same
I apologize. So Mama, I apologize.
I love the Omar Gooding Jr. shit though.
Nah.
It kind of runs into what we doing.
Now don't knock me
let's
out
get it.
like you did the Baby Boy.
I can't, man. There's a table in the way. You got to. I'm pretty sure these niggas is on your side.
But
they ain't gonna let me. They ain't gonna let me get all the way to you.
No.
That's what the table is for. They like put them on the other side. Usually it's a couch and some chairs and shit. And they be like, just say some wild shit. Say Cuban and put the Junior on my shit. my rap battles have been started for less. Let me tell you this.
Right.
They have been started for less. Y'all ain't offered me no liquor, no water, nothing. Walked in, sat right down and disrespected me 2 times.
Give one of the Saratoga waters over there.
As soon as a nigga walked in, I just got in here.
We got water for you.
Gang, I just walked in this. They didn't even tell me where I is. I still ain't been showed the bathroom. I ain't had a proper handshake, no water, no juice, no liquor, nothing. Just this is Omar Gooding, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s.
My fault, gang. I'm talking about mama.
And
Listen.
they gave me water and shit like this.
No, that's good water. That's the best water in the world if you're going to drink it.
To sober me up through the interview. Go on, what's the
No,
next
wait, try to sober you up. But listen, let everybody know. I want to know, because I watched the movie.
You got an actual question now?
Yeah, real question. That's all, mama. How did you get that role in that movie? I want to know. Because like back then, I don't think roles was coming so easy for people of...
well, I was related to Cuban, so I think that helped.
Right, but I'm my bad, gang. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that, gang. That's my fault.
The second junior, and so apparently that gives you far leeway in Hollywood. This water is this actually some pretty good water. Nigga.
Yeah, it's really good water. It's Saratoga, right? I get to pay $1 million to promote that, but they ain't gave me
and the junior on the junior.
No, come on, gang. You gonna keep on. This life is moment to moment. We can't keep on going back at that moment. I'm trying to get a new moment with you. Listen, if it works, I really watch Baby Boy more than I watch the other movie. I watched your movie more.
What was the other movie?
I watched your movie more. Boys in the Hood, I didn't really watch that shit. Yeah, nobody watched where I'm from. We watched Baby Boy.
It's too late,
we watched Baby Boy. So mama.
First impressions.
We watched Baby Boy. Listen, you the reason why he slid, because he came and got you. You knocked them niggas out. Yeah. You weren't playing no games. You punched the niggas in their shit. Line up.
What was the last question? The first question?
How did you get in the movie?
How'd I get in Baby Boy?
Yeah, Baby Boy.
Almost said not. Baby Boy I got a phone call from John Singleton.
Right.
Yeah, he had talked to my moms and said, I made one of your sons a movie star. I'd like to make the other one a movie star. Right. Because I had already been known for television. Right. So he's like, I'm going to make this movie star, trust. And it's real significant because back then we wasn't, television actors during the 90s, hanging with Mr. Cooper, smart guy, and shows like that. Right. If you're from that era, how many of those people from that era were in movies back then? Not a lot. Not a lot. Right? So he gave me the opportunity to prove that I had another side to me that they didn't see every day. He being John Singleton, R.I.P. And I took it, man. It was a process, though. It was a hell of a process. The nigga sent me the script and said, here's the script. I'll see you in 3 months. I was 260 pounds. You know what I mean? I'm bigger than that now. Right. I said, 260, wait a minute. This here, just fresh out of prison, he got to be way smaller than that. So I shaved my head, started doing push-ups. When 3 months hit, I was 30 pounds less. Of course, 24 years old, it's easy to do that shit. So I showed up with a tank top on, bald head, and I read the lines and shit. He was like, all right. But I still didn't get the role right then. A month passed. Wow. Before I heard that I got the role. Wow. And then when I got the role, we started not auditioning, but like rehearsals. A lot of like improvs and shit. So the improvisation was when he was still piecing me together. Right. Everybody else is pretty much in their shit. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Being your first major movie, what was the difference between doing like TV shows and doing movies? What was the biggest difference that you noticed? That's a good question. I've never been asked. The biggest difference was, well, when I did TV, you could always kind of start and stop. I mean, I guess you could in movies, but like with comedy, it's about being creative in the moment and finding something that may not be funny and making it funny. It's all about humor and timing, you know. With movies on that level, it's about just living the moment. Right. Get the role, understand the character, and then just live the moment. Right. That's what made it so important that John Singleton was such a good writer. Right. Because half the shit that sound funny to us, unstable creatures, that shit didn't sound funny to me at all. Right. I did not think of the movie as funny at all. Right. Till we watched the shit and laughed. And then people would still come up to me and be like, man, Baby Boy was funny as shit. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Funny? Yeah. That was real. But it was funny though. Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah. It was hilarious. But it's never listed as a comedy, but to us, it's funny. White people watch it and be like, oh my God, that's how they really shit. Right. And they'd be like, yeah, that's real shit. Right. And I'm reading the lines, and when I'm in the character and I'm talking through my teeth because I can't yell like I want to yell, but I'm mad, I'm going through the lines, and in walks Jody Joe. What? I can't, these motherfuckers cuss. God damn, they won't let it be. I want to call her, I'm not going to do that. Unstable creature. That's what the I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her. That's my new word for y'all. That felt normal to me. That felt like what I would say. Oh, you was acting in the thing. You was acting. Yeah. Oh, well, the key to acting is not acting. Because I thought you were serious. I was living the moment. Right. Understand? That was looking real. I was about to go. Right. Yeah. Right. But that's the point. Right. I hear you what you're doing, but that's the point. Right. Me, when I watch a movie, I don't want to think it's acting. That's what makes it so hard to watch. Remember BET back in the day?
Right.
And the movies would look like Tubi now.
Yeah.
Right? So you watch Tubi now and be like, come on now. Oh, that's the old BET.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're not worried about the little things.
Right.
But you shouldn't be watching a movie and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is a movie.
Right. Right.
You should be so caught up in it.
Right. Going from TV to movie, right? What's the pay difference? You make more money in movies than you did in TV?
Sort of. Now, I say sort of. I'll illustrate it like this. My brother was offered all this TV stuff, and he kept turning it down. And then one day he said yes, and then they told him to pay, and he called me and said, "Damn, they really get that much in TV?" I said, "Yeah." What the f-?
Right.
We make a living. If you said, "Look, I can put you in an adult movie right now,"
Right.
or I can put you in a TV series
Right.
that's gonna run for 4 to 5 years.
Right.
Which one would you rather have? Oh my God, easy call.
Series.
They're like, but what if the movie is this and it could be blah, 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 blah? Yeah. But I always take the series money because it's a regular paycheck weekly. I hope that ain't my shit.
That's mine.
Weekly, and it runs for multiple years. A movie runs for either 1 month, 6 months, or maybe some. I don't think in Baby Boy we did like 6 months worth of filming, took a month off, then reshoots for another month.
So you can still get paid off Baby Boy right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. What?
The fuck?
Hell yeah.
You still get
because
paid?
we get residuals.
Oh.
Thank you to BET, thank you to VH1 and all these other networks that pick it up and play it over and over and over again. But shout out to SAG, Screen Actors Guild. That's what we was protesting and marching about getting all our residuals.
Right. This is the bottom line. I want to know this. And like the viewers want to know this. They remember Baby Boy, but they remember also you doing all them goddamn push-ups of Camron and you got tricked. How you get tricked by a nigga wear all that pink? I want to know, man.
So this is what happened. So the and I did a movie together called Percentage about 10 years ago.
Right.
They sent me, this was about let me see, damn, how long ago after Baby Boy was it? Let's just say we're in 2025, let's call it 2010, Baby Boy was in 2000.
Right.
What they said was, this would be like a companion piece, not companion piece, how you phrase it? It'll be like the East Coast version of Baby Boy, but it's not on the big scale.
Right.
This movie is straight to Netflix before Netflix became a big thing.
Right.
Think about 2010.
Right.
It's him and Queen Latifah partnering up to do a movie.
Right.
So they're hiring actors. They got me for about, I don't know, $15,000 for like 2 weeks.
Right.
They got Ving Rhames for who knows how much. They got Macy Gray for who knows. Everybody negotiates their own money.
Right.
But they were like, you next to Camron, this and that, blah, 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 blah. They need you to be this and that. I was like, cool, I'll do it. Miami sounds good, right? So the thing is this, he partnered up with Queen Latifah, so he paid half, she paid half. So we'll get into that in a minute.
Right.
Anyway, the point was I worked with the before.
Right.
So they knew how to get in hold of me.
Right.
The director, I'm cool with. He introduced me to another director.
Right.
Me and that director did a couple little films, little short, some commercials, some other shit.
Right.
Stayed cool. He called me one day and was like, yo, got this shit. I need you for 1 day. Matter of fact, not 1 day. I need you for one scene.
Wow.
One scene. I said, how much you got? He said,
one scene.
I got $2,500 for one scene. Yeah, I was like, it's hard to turn that down. Where's it at? Miami. I'm in LA. He's like, we'll fly you out first, put you up, all that shit. $2,500 in and out, boom. We pay you half right now, half when you get off the plane, boom, bing, bang, get you in and out real quick, going about your life. All right. Well, since we have a relationship, I know it ain't gonna be no crazy ass, so I'm f***ing with you, right? He sends me the script. Now here's what Camron thought he was gonna get away with. He thought he was gonna get me doing some wild shit. You just stated at the beginning without knowing. How you doing push-ups?
Right.
Any grown man to do push-ups, what the fuck is wrong with that? You should have read the original script.
Oh, what the original script? Let us know. There's a streets unplugged. You know we got to plug the streets in because the streets ain't been plugged in a while.
The original script, I'm supposed to be licking the bottom of his shit.
Oh.
Take my shirt off, with jumping jacks with chest jumping out and push up. And I was like,
not for $2,500.
No. This is
Not
what
for
I told him. And he
$2,500.
said, well, I mean, I wouldn't lick a shit for shit. But still, when I showed him, I was like, nigga, what you talk about? You know how I get down. He's like, oh, we'll change it. You're just supposed to lose a bet, so you got to do something kind of degrading or whatever the case is. I'm like, we'll fix it. Then he goes, all right, how about you just take your shirt off and do jumping jacks and push-ups? I said, all right, I see where y'all going with this.
Right.
I read what the little pages was. Basically, I have to lose a bet. He's like, give me your shirt. I throw my shirt at him, and then I lose another bet, and then I'm supposed to do jumping jacks and push-ups.
Right.
I know the business.
Right.
I know, you know what I mean? Maybe you could have pulled this off on a that didn't know that you could say no.
Right.
Maybe you would have won there. But he's a goofball.
Right.
He's a dummy. He's got money. He's got a great idea, but he's a dummy. Right. Let's just be honest with you. Camron's you a dummy, guys. You know you were stupid. He tried it. Right. It didn't work. So they put a camera in the dressing room. Oh. Now here's the thing. Why is the camera in the dressing room? Period. He uses it later as a way to try to humiliate me. He thought he won. Oh, it's over with. Look, I got his man titties out his stomach. Oh, I killed him. But wait a minute. Why do you have that footage, nigga? I'm in the dressing room. Right. The script was, I'm supposed to lift a shoe, and I said, nope. You supposed to do push-ups with your shirt off? Nope. I bought a shirt. I bought a shirt the week before. It's a Lakers shirt, the one that I use, infamous shirt. Right. And it's a Dodgers jersey, all black with Mamba Forever on the back, which I use as my album cover. Album out right now. Overstand Me. Go cop that. Right now. And in the front, it's Lakers, right? So I was like, oh, I'm going to use this. And when the niggas say, take your shirt off, I'm going to take that off. And I got a tank top underneath. I'm going to throw the shirt at him. He said, give me the push-ups and jumping jacks. I say, F you. I'm going to give you, he said, give me 10 push-ups and 10 jumping jacks. I know what the jumping jacks look like. No, but I give you push-ups. I'm a grown-ass man, cuz. Right. So I throw the shirt at him and I do the push-ups. And they're telling me off camera, you could just do like 4 or 5 and we'll cut it. I said, no. I said 20. You going to get 20. Right. So when you see the footage, I'm still down there huffing while he talking shit. Then I hop up, boom, boom, boom. But when he looks at that, he's like, damn, I ain't got nothing to jumped up, did the push-ups. We can't, now what? Ooh, this camera that I got in the dressing room, hoping this show his balls or do something crazy. I got this footage. Let's use that. Right. So then when I wake up on Tuesday morning and my manager goes, oh, this is crazy. This camera got you. I'm looking and I'm like, what the f? I thought it was AI. I looked close. I said, no, nigga, that's you. That's your stomach. That's your nigga, do more push-ups, cuz. Right? So I looked at it and I was like, this had a camera in the dressing room? Got him. No good, no good. No bueno. And the fucked up thing is he lucky. He lucky I am who I am. Let's put it that way. Right, right. Let's put it that way. Because even though I am who I am, even though right now he's been kind of quiet. Y'all be like, this still ain't tried nothing else. Because he know I could, but I won't. Right. Sue him. But he keeps saying, he can't sue me. Goofy. There's not a contract alive that says we can use all footage, even the shit in the bathroom, your testicles, your shirt off, your drawers, your ass. Not a contract in life. And you know that. But I'm going to let you off because at the end of the day, the man did me a solid on accident. Right. Now niggas know how Big O get down. Right. They get it. They know they have to listen. Wait a minute, let me listen to this. Even Joe Budden, Mark ass said, I don't even want to see the fourth part. I don't care what he do after this. It's over. It's over. No, it's not over. You can try it too, and you can get it too. On my mama. Anybody can. And that's where I'm from. Right. I'm from the anybody can get it era. Right. Do I say I'm the best rapper alive when I'm on the mic? Yes. Right. Anybody can get it. I would never be in a position ever in life where get at me and I don't get back, whether I think I can get them or not. Right. That goes for any person living. Oh, Omar, I wish you would. Yeah, I'll do it right now. Well, try me, nigga. Can you beat me up fighting? I will try to beat your ass regardless. I'm not going to duck the fade. Right. Right. Anyway. What do you think is the reason why Camron did that? What do you think is like the overall reason, right? He went that route? Because he couldn't see me. But two reasons. And whether he could or could not, I mean, let's keep it a buck. The man came up as a rap artist. We know he got bars. We know he got skills there. He don't know whether he could win or not. But I think what I give him credit for is I think he's weighing the pros and cons. That's what I do. Right. In any decision I make, I go, what's the worst case scenario? Right. Right. And he's going, nah, not worth it. But I got this $1 million contract over here with these motherfuckers. Let's just go this route and everybody's going to watch. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Then when he fucked up, he's like, ooh, now the worst case scenario is this sues me for all that money that I just got. Right. Luckily, I'm just not that nigga. Right. I'm not that nigga. But it could happen. Now, the other reason is just footage. You know, it definitely what he said. He hit me and said, "Congratulations, we made #1 on the vote." I was like, "Yep, I could sue them too," but I'm not gonna do that. You good on that, right? The crazy part about it. So you've been in the industry a long time. How many years have you been in Hollywood? 30. I'm 49. I started at 9. Damn, almost 40 years. Whoa. Jesus. What's the craziest thing you ever seen in the industry in Hollywood? Impossible to answer. Whoa. Impossible. I mean, I've seen so much that you just have to be strong in yourself to know, like, time to go. Right. Like what?
something crazy than a Diddy party? I know you've been to a few Diddy parties.
But you just gotta understand, this is the thing, man. This is why everybody's tripping but not tripping about the Diddy parties. This shit happens all the time. All these motherfuckers, if there's doors, you go to parties, man. Diddy's just the one that they decided to put on the what's the chopping block.
Right.
Now let's talk about the Diddy parties. Before it was what? Epstein. Before it was blah, blah, blah. There's always somebody. You get invited to these parties, there's rooms, and you go, oh, what the is going on over there? You want to go in? No.
No.
But I'm looking like, damn, that's crazy. Keep your ass on.
Right.
In Hollywood, look, I've been in a lot of situations. I'm not, how you call it? I'm what you call peer pressure proof.
Right.
If everybody's saying you got to do it, then I'm just like, what you pressing me for? No, it's just no, it doesn't make sense. When it comes to drugs and alcohol and substances, right? I can drink enough to be as fucked up as I need to be. Right. I can mix that with weed and be as high and out of control as I need to be. Right. I don't see a need for anything else. Right. Never have I. Right. So I don't get it. Right. Some people that's like, oh, let's just try it. Okay. We're doing it. I've had the baddest in the world, but come on, baby, you ain't going with me. Come on, let's just a little bit. You bump, I bump. Woo! The pressure is on. But nah, baby, like why? Like trust me, whatever you want to happen. You know, I've done this before. I faked it.
You fake? Like, come on, stop playing with me.
Easy work. People like, oh, you be like, oh. You take one finger like this, you do this one, you go, that shit. The other one, you wipe it on your pan, you like this. Ooh, I feel it. She's like, you see, daddy? You're like, yeah. Whole time ecstasy pills, all that shit. I'll be like, what? I feel it now, baby. I feel you right. She's like, you right. And we do the fucking thing. And she wake up like, I knew you loved all that in the movies where they put it on your tongue and kiss you and all. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. You ain't gonna put nothing in your body just to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's where roofies come in. None of that. You know?
Right. Being in Hollywood.
They make them drink this. No, nigga.
Being in Hollywood, how much do it disrupt your family? Is it hard to keep a girl, hard to keep like a woman in Hollywood, being the fact that
Absolutely.
Who you are?
You have to just make a decision on lifestyle, which is frustrating. And I've fallen for that. Man, some good questions, bro. I've had to sit down. Right. It's either go out, socialize, and be in all the popular shit. Omar, how come you ain't on this? How come you ain't on that? You should just be in that. Oh, right. You perfect for Empire. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but I got to go socialize with these motherfuckers, and my kids is 7 and 4 and 5. I'm not doing it. Right. I'm just the nigga that said I got to be home. Right. So I took that break. Right. You know? Now I'm looking like midlife crisis looking at it. Like, now you in the streets, nigga? Look. Now is the time for me because I can't hold it in. And when y'all hear this, y'all go, oh. And when I say hear it, I mean the music. Right. The music was just like a.
I heard the Camron diss. Now why the fuck you diss? Now, come on. You dissing Camron? Like what's that about?
I mean, y'all. I just told you what the Camron diss was about. But the thing is though, when it first started, it was Omar Gooding Jr. saying my name wrong was one thing. Then he said, sits around and waits for work. Me and Ving Rhames. I'm like, what? Okay, I see. You know when a nigga's just talking shit. So I'm like, oh, we talking shit? Cool. Right. I got bars. I'm gonna talk my shit here.
No, you rap. So
I put mine out there, and that's, you know, I was hoping he would respond because it was just a jab.
He gonna respond.
I think that ship has sailed. I mean, yeah. I would have to do something that he could really. You know what I mean? Like, what can he say? What can he? What? I don't really have skeletons like that. I don't have nothing. I think that he could really, because he's tried. He's looked.
But he can't get nothing on you.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not perfect, but you know, to me, perfectly. Honestly, he said on his little podcast, I'm like, just say that over a beat, and that's a response. You know, right. I'm doing stand-up comedy, and I'm having a damn good time and getting paid for it more than stand-up comedy comics at my level should be being paid. Now, what I mean by that is with stand-up comedy, you start at the bottom and you work your way up. I was able to enter at a level that was unheard of. The money that I get paid to do it is for my name, but a person that wasn't brought up in stand-up comedy shouldn't be able to hold his own where I'm at. So I've had real comics come up and see me and go, God damn, impressively.
How you able to do that? I was gonna ask you that.
Because I've been in the business long enough. I didn't even think I could do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right. For me, whatever lane I really just shoved myself into, it's based off of, I shouldn't say a necessity, but it kind of how it flows. Like with rap, I've been rapping my whole life. life.
Right.
So that's easy. When they hear him, like, damn, you can hear and go, this ain't just said, oh, I'm gonna try this, right? With stand-up, I've been slowly building it. I've been, hosting here and there and so forth and so on. But, Charles Allen, we went on the road. The actor strike was what really changed everything for me. Because it was like everybody from my agent to my brother was like this. Ain't gonna be no acting jobs for a minute.
Right.
Like, seriously. So good luck. And I'm like, don't tell me good luck. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I can rap. And he's like, yeah, all right. I said, well, yeah, that's true. Let me go on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went on the road and I started this comedy tour with Charles Allen, and I was just a host. And the hosting was cool. And Charles was like, nigga, why don't you try doing a set? And I was like, no, I don't do a whole set. Like, hosting is easy because you get, in my opinion, because you get up, you start, you warm the people up, you do a couple jokes. If something don't work, you be like, y'all ready for a comic? And you get the fuck off stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got that safety net.
Right.
But when they call you up and say, welcome to the stage, this dude, and they expect you to be up there for 10, 15 minutes, ain't no safety net.
Right.
You just got to rock out. Something bomb, move to the next joke.
Right.
Yeah, I had to learn that process, but that's in my mind. I'm thinking, that, I'd rather have the safety net. But then I tried it. I put together all my material. I jumped up there. It was during the Montgomery Brawl. So I led with the hat throwing and the brawl, and I had a good concept to start with. I didn't even I didn't even talk about myself or nothing. It was just jokes that I had made up. And then knowing timing and delivery, I just powered through the shit.
Right.
When I got off stage, I thought I was up there 10 minutes, and I was up there 18 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, which is an eternity for a stand-up comedian.
That's a long time.
You know what I mean? And all the material I used was a lot of material, but I was just rushing through it. I'd say a joke and then go to the next joke. They still laughing at the first joke. I'm 3 jokes in.
Right. Right.
So once I watched it back, because you always got to tape yourself and see, and I looked at everything I did, I said, damn, you got something here.
Right.
And then, it's where we at now. It turned into a headlining gig.
Right.
So.
Right. So being that you've been in the industry for so long, what's the biggest sacrifice you think you had to make? Because everybody knows sacrifice, rituals, all that, but what's the biggest sacrifice you think you had to make?
There's been a bunch of sacrifices. At first, it was sacrificing your childhood. Because I'm an actor and it's a job and I'm feeding my family. So I can't do regular shit. You have to sacrifice your privacy. I know if I'm out in public, they're gonna want a picture, they're gonna want an autograph. Deal with that.
That's forever.
Forever. I'm a celebrity, leave me alone. Fuck you, stay at home. That's why we pay you that money. Or bring a security guard. But if I'm going out to a store or something like that and someone says, hey, you're such and such, put on a happy face. I'm what you doing?
Right.
Yes, that's me. Oh, thank you. Take the picture. Yes. I'm genuinely happy to be recognized. That somebody wants to take a picture with me is a big deal. It always will be. I still get starstruck when I see other motherfuckers. Like, oh, nigga, look what that is.
Right.
Now, you got more than I don't give a He's on my favorite show. Like, hey, bro, rock. Hey, can I get one? Then they lie to him. Can I get one for my girl? Hey, for your girl. That's for you.
Right.
That's for you. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You have to sacrifice your privacy. You got to sacrifice your time. Even now that I'm traveling, I stayed home as long as I could. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I'm out. Like I'm on way now. My kid's like, really? You just got back? I'm like, baby, I got to. You like that? I got to go earn it.
Well, coming from a family where you and your brother both got the same, I guess, job, ever created confusion between y'all?
I know what you're asking. Let me start here. There's never been a rift between us because of that.
Right.
The rift between us has to do with age.
Right. What you mean by age?
He's 9 years older than me.
Right.
So that's my big brother. And I'm from a family that's taught respect your elders, punk. Like on some real shit.
Right.
So it's been that.
Right. Like I did it first, or I'm the oldest.
Yeah. And he's never said that, but I get it.
Right, right.
And I also give him that respect for coming first and laying down the groundwork. And it doesn't hurt that he got the Oscar.
Right, right.
I was like, I got you. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's that. But a lot of people go, damn, what about the Oscar? When he got the Oscar, you was like, oh, shit, now I got to get an Oscar. No. It was the opposite because we black. If we was white, then maybe, and I mean that in all honesty and sincerity, if my white older brother, got an Oscar, it was like, my turn, because everyone's going to be like, your turn. Black folk, they weren't handing out Oscars like that. Right. When he won, we won, and I don't mean Gooding, and I don't mean our family. Us as a community went, Cuba Gooding Jr. won an Oscar. We got one, That's how we felt at home too.
Right.
When they yelled, when I'm watching this and they said, and the winner is Q. Ah, that's all I heard. And I was like, we got one. That was it. I was like, check it off the bucket list. I didn't think he was gonna win.
Right. How was he after he won?
I didn't think he was going to win. Let that land. I did not. I was like, please. First of all, he was up against was Edward Norton, who was in this movie called Primal Fear, where he was a schizophrenic. And at the very, I ain't gonna spoil the ending, but watch that movie and then tell me who beat him. He actually won the Golden Globe, which usually you win the Golden Globe, you gonna win the Oscar. He won the Golden Globe. I was like, yeah, all right, bro, but hey, at least you got nominated.
Right.
When he won, I was so shocked. And then we went to the, obviously. Now, did I think he deserved it? Sure. I just didn't think he was gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do I think he deserved it? Fuck yeah. Did I think he was going to beat this white man in that era and that day and age who fucking turned into a whole different person and some schizophrenic shit? No. When I watched the movie the first time at the premiere, I went, not bad. I watched it again at home, nigga, and when at the end of the movie, when he was like, crying, my ambassador to the choir, I was crying too, like, yeah, nigga. I was like, nigga, this is an Oscar. And so I'm happy that he won, but I didn't expect it, right? So then there was no pressure.
Right.
Because it was just like, yo, that's it. I mean, look how long it took for Denzel to win the second one.
Right.
They gave him same type of shit. They gave him supporting actor, and then he didn't. The next one was what, Training Day? You know what I mean? But he had to go all the Malcolm X's and all the movies that we feel he should have deserved. Like my brother did. Fucking Men of Honor. Oh my God. Fucking Radio. Jesus. Those are in my opinion, other Oscar-worthy performances that he didn't get it. So I'm just like, nigga, I'm not sitting here worried about, hope I get one. But at the same time, even in Hollywood, there was never pressure. I'd go into audition rooms, still when I was back auditioning still, and they go, Gooding, are you related to Cuba? I was like, yes, my brother. They'd be like, oh, really? I love him. And now the tension is relieved. And it's like, all right, man, let's go. But it wasn't like, ooh, you better be good.
Right.
That's what people would think. Oh, shit, it was probably harder after he won the Oscar. No, it wasn't. But it wasn't easier in the sense of like, oh, the door's open. It just was easier as like an icebreaker. But I still had to get out.
Right. So y'all relationship is fine today. Everything is
Me and my
cool?
brother?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, again, it's there's still that gap, where it's, he still feels like he has to give me advice.
Right.
It's like, nigga, I'm almost 50, and he's still like the Camron shit. Hey, man, you should calm down. Don't be listening. I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up. I was so mad because he texted me he said something about pandering, and I said, nigga, I don't even know what that means, but fuck off. Like, thanks for the reach out, but I get it. He's got his own world. Now, no bullshit. We're in the same family. We have a group chat that we stay connected in. That's all our family members, and we lock in. When I see them, it's nothing but love. Because men, when we hang, we want to just talk about the good times and enjoy the moment.
Right.
We don't reminisce. The one time we talked about our father's death was like 10 years after the fact. Or no, I'm sorry, it hasn't been 10 years. It was about 5 years after the fact. And it was the first time we spoke about it. Because when my dad died, my brother was in fucking Germany. I was with my mom and my sister driving them in the car with a fucking Great Dane in the back seat that we did, like, it was so crazy. Now my sister was like, your brother wants to talk to you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And he's like, bro, go somewhere and cry. It was crazy. Right. And we all had to deal with it. I had to be an actor, nigga, and get my mom home without telling her husband and my dad is dead because I didn't want to know what the fuck she was gonna do. Oh, it was deep as fuck. And I had to drive for 30 minutes. Driving in the car, just found out the news with my acting face on. And then she had like 10 minutes from the house, she said, so have you heard from your dad today? And I was like, no. You know what I mean? And I had to just get there. And then when I got there, and we put this fucking dog in the little thing, and then now because this dog was a fucking monster. Got him situated, and then it was like, I just couldn't hold it in. You know what I mean? And she just knew right off the bat. Just looked at me, saw me bawl. I was just like, she's like, Father, he's gone. I saw a rainbow early. Like, she got all full. I was just like, Jesus, I thought she was gonna fall apart. Now, you know what I mean?
Wow, so she knew.
And me and my brother had never talked about it. It was 5 years until we ever had a conversation about that. And he was just like, damn. He was dealing with being in Germany, getting a call from TMZ. Right. They owed him a favor and was like, yo, before our story breaks, we want to let you know what happened. We found your father dead. Bop, 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 bop. Then his next call was to me. Where you at? I'm with them. He's like, shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Shit was heavy, man.
Right.
And it's still heavy. And then we had to move quickly because my father, we don't have enough time to talk about him in totality. But the original Cuba, when it's kind of funny, and we led with Cuban, and I know it's funny and it's jokes, but at his funeral, we put him in a mausoleum in Harlem. They were like, we're saying goodbye to Cuban, and we're like, Cuba! We're yelling at him at the funeral, Cuba! And he's like, yes, Cuba, yes. Because Cuban we said Cuba! Nigga, say his name wrong. Can we cry and shit? Real life, man.
Right.
Real life is fucking crazy, bro.
Right.
People ask me, how's it like to be a nigga? This life is a movie, nigga.
Right. Yeah. I was asking, how is it like being just famous all the time? Like since you was fucking can think of it.
That's the thing. It's natural. See, it's like this. I think that would be an easier question to kind of explain to people if I was born in a place that didn't have famous people everywhere.
Right.
So, like in my high school, such and such father did this and blah, 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 did that. And this girl went on and blah, 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 Alice Hannigan. I went to school with a lot of people. I went in Hollywood. I went to North Hollywood High School. No private school.
Oh, the fuck?
Yeah, but it was North Hollywood High School. And I was doing plays and shit. I was doing Hang with Mr. Cooper throughout the shit. But I wasn't a series regular, so I was there a good amount of time. I was a regular nigga. You know what I mean? I tried to play football, but they was like, oh, when practice starts today. I was like, shit, I got to film today. It's like, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it didn't seem normal, but it got normalized early for me because when I did Wild and Crazy Kids, I was 12 years old to 15 years old, and there was a lot of attention. So like I was signing autographs at 12, 13 years old just because the kids were like, oh, my favorite show. So my shit turned into a scribble because I would write it so much.
Right.
I met Arnold Schwarzenegger at fucking Disney or DC and all that. Like we went on a tour, went to every city felt like every city in the fucking country. But a lot of it just seemed normal to me. But it's weird because it was normal while at the same time I moved normal. I didn't hang out with celebrity friends. Right. I didn't have glamorous this or that or the third. We was fucking broke as shit. My father had money, then he lost it, then we were homeless, then we built it back up. So money, I never had a respect for money. It was just like, we'll get it again.
Right.
Oh, we don't got it? So what? Get over it. You know, people stress about, oh, fuck, what we gonna do? Nigga, don't worry about it. We'll find something.
Right.
Actor strike, whatever. They gonna do stand up. Nigga, now what? The stand-up ain't working. Oh, shit, I'll drop an album. Like, it's always, you know what I mean?
Right,
it's like,
it's
always going to be something. So it's just how my life always was, man. So it never seemed weird.
Right.
Sometimes, here's the weirdest part. I'll give you this. This is the weirdest part. Sometimes we just be out chilling. I'm meet you, let's go out, and hey, man, let's go to this park. Boom, boom, boom. This nigga looking at. This nigga over there staring at me, and people are staring, they stare like this. Because they're trying to be like, who the fuck is that? Is that what's the name? But I'm looking like, this nigga fucking looking at.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I forget. And the nigga walk up, what's happening? Hey, are you from, yeah. Yeah, man, good to see you.
Right.
That's the part I gotta like, nigga, you remember you something, you know what I mean? So they know you, that part.
Yeah, right.
And then just the fact that people, when they watch you, when you've been on shows for so long, they feel they know you.
Right.
I had a little bit of a time when people be like, oh, you the dumb dude from such and such. Watch your mouth.
Right.
Oh, the stupid nigga from...
Watch your mouth. Right.
But then Baby Boy was different.
Right.
Baby Boy was different. It did change a lot. For one, I got in shape.
Right.
So the way women looked at me was different. It was tough to keep a relationship going.
Right.
I was like, you bitch, me? Damn.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was one thing. And then the other part was the fellas that was just like, nigga, that's me you was portraying. So that's the type of people that was
I thought that was you for real. I thought that's how you acted.
Bro.
You did that part so good, I thought that was you.
It's 50-50. Because when they get mad,
right,
the other side come out and they be like, now he's Baby Boy. Like, yeah, it's in there. But, to me, I always think about it like this. Baby Boy, like the Sweet Pea rolling Baby Boy could have been me if I took a left instead of a right. A lot of the choices that I had to make in life.
Right.
You see, it's a job. That's all I want to tell people. They don't understand. Whether it's a rapper, actor, singer, dancer, whatever the fuck, nigga. Whatever you know I'm from, it's a job.
Right. So
let's say doing a reality show or some shit, and even that's scripted and weird.
Right. All right.
Is this my water? No.
Yeah. Here's a crazy question. Between all of this stuff you did, stand up, which one do you like the best? Which one's the best? Not money wise. Which one like the best? You think for you?
So look, acting my whole life, So it's fun because of all of the different experiences you can have. I never got to play football, but then I did a football series called Playmakers, and it was just like I played football because, for one, we was really competitive.
Right.
I got in shape during the thing. I was a star in the movie, and then when I got out, the shit was popular, so I was getting bitches and everything. That's one thing. So there's always a special part about acting. Music is my life. If when we were homeless, we'd sing. We were singing gospel and praising to God and hoping to praying things into existence, or just singing to get us through something. Music is there, and to be able to create. I'm not a singer. I can sing a little bit. I got there, but you can sing, yeah. But I didn't train my voice, but I can sing and hit notes and thank God for autotune. But rapping, nigga, to create the narrative, to be able to write your shit and express things through music and then make it rhyme and creatively is my favorite. So it will be my favorite. Right now, it's stand-up comedy because I write all my material with that too, and there's nothing like getting a reaction live. If you do something where these cameras is going and then they cut it off, you're playing it later in front of somebody, y'all are reacting to it, I don't see it. I see it when you say, hey man, I love that movie. All right, but I wasn't there when you were watching it and you laughed. Right. Or you watched it, got choked up. Or you watched it was like, man, that dude's dope. But to be on stage and to write a joke and then say it, and then hear the live responses and see the people laughing and going, man, that's why it's my favorite. Plus, I'm on stage. But for me, my dream, and this is why I thank Camron, my dream now is to be on stage in front of a large crowd of people that actually know my lyrics. And I say them, and I can do this, and they do that shit, I'll probably just cry.
Right, yeah, right.
I'll be like, and I do this with the music, and they rapping my shit. I'll be like, oh, that's it, guy. Take me now.
Right now.
That's the dream, my nigga. And we'll see where it goes. And that and an acceptance speech of something, but I don't know. But you know what I mean? I also have been a part of a lot of projects where they were like, man, you could really help me out if you part of this, bro. This is how much money we got, but just having I could be the next Bob, but you never know. And I'll be like, I got you, right? And then I give them that opportunity, and then the movie comes out, and I watch it, I go, I should have been more hands-on with it, because I would have told them, we need a couple more angles. We need to be able to cut away here. There should be some music here. The lighting was terrible. There's just little things that I know on the other side of the camera now that my true calling will be producing and directing. Like, I know what to tell a person to get. Like, I thank God, John Singleton, I'm telling you, supreme motivator. He did his. For the most part that I know what John Singleton is, he motivated, like, the coaches, some coaches just yell, ah, ah, and a lot of players respond to yelling. Some people you got to talk to, like, look, man, you got to do it like this, right? But some coaches don't know to change gears, right? John Singleton, the only gear I know is he put you on the fucking spot, and you got to step up. You know what I mean? I think as a director, I think I'll be able to do both. Right. I believe so. Right. Because even as an actor, I'll be like this. I notice this person's not quite in the zone, or they're a little nervous, or they're whatever, or they're in awe. So let's go have a conversation and calm them down. I'm a real person. I'm not gonna be like, and action, I'm a thespian, where are you, motherfucker? Right. Like, nah, nigga, just just react.
So the biggest question everybody wanna know is, how much they pay for a soul in Hollywood?
Souls cost between $1 million and $1 billion. And you have to find out how much what your price is. I know my price. They just haven't offered it to me yet.
What?
Not one giggle? Okay. No. The thing about the souls is it might not just be money.
Right.
It might not just be money. It's just one of those things where you compromise. You compromise, and you're not gonna feel good about it. I think a lot of people compromise because they feel like they're not gonna get another shot.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
The real problem, no bullshit, is you feel pressured to do this role or take off your clothes or do this and that, because you're like, well, if I don't do this, they ain't never give me another shot. Right. No, nigga.
What type of stuff do they have you do to get another shot? I'm not saying you do.
So you know what kind of
stuff you seen. How you think I know? I don't know.
You know because you've seen
I'm half Illuminati and half street.
No, but
I'm only half.
You see it, and then you find out about these cases and allegations.
Right. But you saw it. You was there.
I'm not like this.
You're a witness.
When I say you can see the headlines, and it'd be like, now she complaining, or now he's this and that. Like, you was fine with it then, and then you got fed up. That's crazy. You was cool with it. something changed, and now maybe the checks stopped coming, and now it's a lawsuit. This is what I'm trying to tell motherfuckers. You do shit because you're okay with doing shit.
Right.
Some people, I believe, it's so hard because I've been saying this for a lot of interviews, but now I got it. Now I'm almost going to recorrect myself because it just, I feel like some people like this, oh, I didn't know. I don't know how real we can get.
Get real. Your streets unplugged. We got to plug them in. Get real. Tell us everything. We need to know.
Certain individuals literally cannot do certain things. They just can't. You be like, oh, it's a lot of money. Okay, I'll do it. I can't do it. I physically, my stomach will turn. It won't happen. Well, other people go, well, it's for the money. Let's just do it. Nigga, it ain't for the money, bruh. You doing it because you okay with doing it.
Right.
Am I clear enough?
Right.
Don't tell me you put on that thing or you did this or you kissed him or you performed this act or whatever because of the money. No, because I don't want to use the word real. I'm going to use the word certain.
Right.
Certain type of people physically can't do the things that they say, well, here, what if we give you a little bit more money? Okay, it's enough money, now I'll do it. No,
right.
nigga, there's certain things.
Certain things
I can't. There's certain shit I can't watch.
Right.
By myself, nigga. I'm at the hotel room. There. Oh, shit, nigga. No one's here. No one's judging me. No one's just like, ooh, you watch that? No, nigga, I don't want to watch it. Fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I can't do, so it makes no sense to me when, here's a deep one. My mom is always like, oh, you got to be careful what your kids watch and this and that, and you don't want to turn them into this or turn them into that. I'm like, turn them? It's either in you. You either can do that shit or you can't. I don't think they saw a certain thing. Oh, yes, now I can.
Right.
No. I don't give a fuck what I've seen or what you tell me. I already told you I'm fucking peer pressure proof. Like, you can't just be like, everyone's doing it or everyone's doing it.
Right.
I guess it's okay then. No, nigga.
Right.
I know what works for me and what I can physically do.
Right.
And then as far as, and on the other side, I do really appreciate the people that appreciate me.
Right.
My fans.
Right.
When I go out in public and they say, yo, I fuck with you, bro. When they say, this was funny. I see people say, man, everything you do, I love. I go, everything? Because there's a couple of things I watched, I was just like, oh, what the fuck? But not because the role was this or that, the third, but just the whole project. I'm just like, ugh, you love the whole thing? I mean, I was good, but the rest, but that's mean to say, but it's true. But I think about them when I choose roles, and I'm like, well, my fan base like this, now that you've done this, you've gotten all the roles that you like. Look, I don't like getting killed in a movie. I don't like being the bad guy unless he's real dope. Like, I guess Baby Boy, he was kind of a bad guy, but he wasn't the bad guy. The bad guy was Snoop, right? That was the antagonist. That was the one that was the problem. I was just the real nigga that whatever. And I shot the motherfucker. Damn, ooh, you evil. Oh, and then he got baptized. Oh, okay. If he would have laid out that script and said, which role do you want? Please. Easy work. You want the Snoop role? Nope. Tyrese role, he go on with all. No. I want that motherfucker right there. I want the nigga that shoot him. I want the nigga when shit's bad. Shit I do.
Right.
Now, kids, my niggas was like, no, nigga, you the one.
Right.
We gonna go get these niggas.
Right.
But you can't do that.
Right. So
shit happened to us.
So have you ever lost a role based on something you wouldn't do? Like, man, I ain't doing that.
Well,
outside of the money?
Yes, for sure. But for sure. But it's because I read the script and said, nope, and moved on. It wasn't a big deal. It was, listen, in roles in Hollywood, you get a breakdown. The character is this, that, this. He's this, boom, boom. And you go, let me get the script. You read the whole fucking script. You can be looking at it, and then a guy comes in, and then they kiss. All right, we're done here.
Right.
Is it something you can just cut out of the movie? No, it's part of his whole character, da-da-da. So if you're not comfortable with it, just move on. There's plenty of roles out there, people. This ain't a homophobic fucking rant. I'm saying I'm a man, and there's nothing wrong with being a man and standing up for man shit.
Right.
You shouldn't be able to be, I'm a man, oh, it means you homophobic. You're not about homophobic. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about being a fucking man.
Right.
If we stay on this path, we all gonna be extinct.
Right.
Anyway.
How many can you turn down before they call you again? Like, how many roles can you turn down for, like, no, I ain't calling this nigga no more for no more roles?
I don't think well, maybe I have.
you probably
maybe I have. Like, yes, we are. You hit it, nigga. We ain't called. No, because it's just the great thing about this world we live in.
Because ain't that you can't do the job, like you won't do the job they want you to do.
Yeah, but there's so many days now. The game has changed.
Right.
I can make a decent living even without residuals and everything else, gotten investments, blah, 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 blah. Just taking the roles of the shit that's presented to me now, if I wanted to. I could just live off of Tubi and YouTube if I wanted to. There's so many avenues. You haven't seen me on, be like, damn, you still acting? You get that every once in a while. You still acting? Yeah, nigga.
Why would
I just
you
ain't
stop?
on channel. I ain't on Fox. Oh, you ain't on the prime time? Yeah, what about HBO? Oh, yeah, well, you know what? I got a show that was on Bounce TV. What's Bounce TV? Oh, it's over air broadcast network. It's free television. All the inmates know about it. Trust me, it's free TV. That shit, we did 91 episodes. The pay was good. I was able to take that and then go live my life. Right. You know what I mean? What about Showtime? You ever been on? Yep, did a Showtime series. What about HBO? Yep, Deadwood. Damn, you doing movies still? Absolutely. I'm producing and behind the screen. I got one called AM Radio right now. Search it. You'll find it. You'll be like, oh shit, all me throughout the whole movie. Right. It's great. I mean, I've got, so it's just there's no way for them niggas. Oh, don't do that. Such and such is gonna be mad at you. Fuck them. Right. There's always something you can do to get money.
Any new movies coming out right now? I heard you guys.
Absolutely. So, News Cycle is the next one dropping. Shout out to Roger Green Jr. Man, this man wrote for Bad Boy Records and did a lot of music, and then said, "Yo, I got a script." He sent me the script. I read the script. I said, "Damn, who wrote it?" He said, "Nigga, that's how good the script was, bro." He put a fucking fire ass cast together. We went out to Atlanta, filmed it in like a little under a month. Very excited. This is cool. Sometimes when you get a part of a project, you don't know if it's going to be special or not because you don't know what happens afterward. After you finish. When I read the script, once again, the script, easy work. After we finished filming, it's about a news station that gets taken hostage. Right. Now check this out. After we finished filming it, we wanted to start promoting it and talking about it. And guess what happened? In real life, a news station got taken hostage.
No.
In real fucking life.
No.
So we're doing a movie. Here's the funny story. I'm gonna tell you about it real quick. So we were doing the movie, and I played a sports anchor and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then these guys come in with guns and shit, right? Now while we're filming it, the actors holding the guns was doing this behind us. Right? And we're like this. Okay, so I said, okay, cut. Hey nigga, you ain't gotta shake the gun. You're doing too much. It's a gun. It's a fucking AK. We get it. And they're like, I don't know. I'm just feeling. I think that's what we would do. And I'm like, it's not. I'll talk to the director. I'm like, these niggas is tripping, right? So listen, we finished filming it. I even talked to the director, and he's kind of like, don't worry, we'll figure it out, right? They still kept kind of doing it, and I was just rolling my eyes, and we got through it. In the real life fucking event, them niggas, real terrorists, was doing exactly what I said you shouldn't do. And you see the people on the news talking, and I shouldn't laugh, I don't know if people died or whatever the case was in real life, but these motherfuckers was shaking the guns the whole time behind the scene. I was like, them niggas was real, them actors was really in it.
They was in it.
They was really on their shit.
Right.
Or they was real terrorists. Right.
Being like that.
You never know.
They say actors get stuck in their role. You ever got stuck in your role like you got stuck in like a character role? Oh, yeah, it's gotta be a yes.
I like to say I didn't, but I got into more street fights after Baby Boy than before. I got like real head up fades. Niggas, let them go one-on-one. Like I'm scared. Blood niggas talk like nigga. I died, nigga. And I didn't think it was a thing. I think honestly, let me see. Anyway, that fight that I got, I said, damn, nigga. It was two things I remember about that shit. I remember one, I lost all this fucking weight, and I didn't have the one-hitter quitter. I was fighting with this nigga way too long. Like the homie had to come out like, all right, y'all, it's over with. And I'm just like, God damn it. I was just getting warmed up. No, you wasn't, nigga. You was fighting for a long fucking time. Like, nigga, this should have been bow. What'd you say? Bow, bow, bow. No, nigga, I was saying, what, nigga? Like, no, nigga. You a big dude. Get this shit out the way. And I consciously made an effort to put on weight and did, but like, nah, fuck that. I'm bigger. I'm gonna be a big dude. So anyway, but the movie itself, it definitely got in me because it was like one of them things where I was so locked in on killing the role that I was like, fuck everybody that wasn't my girl and my homies. You know what I mean? So I alienated the rest of the cast. It led to the rift between me and Tyrese, even me and John Singleton, because Tyrese and John Singleton was cool. You see, they did movies together, brother and all that other stuff. They did tons of shit, thick as thieves forever. But I was just like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go to TV. I'm a rapper. Like, yeah. We'll find out 20 years later.
What you and Tyrese get into it for?
just we had, half of it was the fact that I didn't want to socialize the way he wanted to socialize. And it was not just him, it was the whole cast. They was like, oh, let's all go out and party, let's do this. And I was just like, I'll see y'all on set tomorrow, nigga. And then Tyrese wanted to like be a best friend. And I'm just like, we weren't the same type of niggas, One example was I smoke and drink. He doesn't. I don't know what he does now, but he didn't at the time. So I'm just like, we're kind of out of compatibility, my nigga. If you really don't know how else you want to hit this, you drink? All right, I'll see you on set Monday, nigga. That was it. That was it. That was the realest way I could put it. The nigga was like, come to my house. I'm like, ain't gonna be no liquor there. Come to my house. Came to my house. It was a party.
Right.
And he was just like, And then we got, he was like, can I holler at you? And I knew what that meant. Like, let's go somewhere we could talk. I was like, okay, nigga. And we drove, no bullshit. We drove to a park.
Right.
And we went to the park, nigga, no air and opportunity, nigga. And what's up? And the nigga bucked up. Look, I worked with the nigga on Hang with Mr. Cooper. That was the first time. Him, like, even Merlin. A lot of people was on Hang with Mr. Cooper. And he had just did his Coca-Cola commercial. And I was like, oh, we kind of stay cool. All right, nigga, see you when I see you. And it was all fun and games. And this nigga bucked up on me, I think he thought I was gonna fold, I guess, but he just was like, yo, nigga, I'm from Watts, nigga, I don't play this bullshit. I'm really like, nigga, I don't think anybody's seen this side of him. The nigga was just like, nigga, whoa, and I'm like, air and opportunity, nigga,
right.
What you wanna do? Because I ain't changing shit about me. And we both, we had that moment of, you either gonna swing or let it go. And he said, I see you on set. I said, yes, the fuck you will. And then when we got on set, it was what it was. No one could even tell. Not even me. I was like, all right, we got it out like men. We acted on set. No one ever asked to hang out ever again. And I didn't know it was actual beef until the nigga did the Baby Boy music video without me. And my girlfriend called me, Angel Conwell, that was the girl in Baby Boy, that was my girlfriend, called me and said, they doing the music video right now? Around the corner from your house, nigga.
Wow.
Up the street from your crib, they doing, babe, no bullshit. Northridge Park, because I lived in Northridge. And I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. And I pulled up like a fucking movie. Bronco and shit, hopped out with the homies. What's happening? And they was like, hey, what's up?
Right.
But fuck.
He's crying.
It's
now.
just one of them things that it's just let God, let be. I don't do the I get you, nigga. It's just one of those things. Like, all right, I moved on. But it is funny though that some shit is everlasting.
That was funny to me. I ain't gonna
nigga, motherfuckers hit me and be like, oh, we want you to do this podcast. Okay, cool. And we're going to advertise that you on the podcast. And then what song do they put on? You just a baby boy. I'll be like, this motherfucker. That goddamn song. I can't shake it, And the people are like, oh, Camron, is it over? I mean, if I see him, it's love. I don't give a fuck. Good looking, my nigga. But is it over? Shit.
Hell.
You put my titties in the stomach out there, nigga? It's always on. No. It's just one of them things, like, it didn't work, but it could have.
Right.
This nigga didn't put me in the music video. I mean, they could have just ended my career on some other shit. Who knows?
Right.
But it didn't.
It didn't.
I could have been in other shit. Could have did this and that. A lot of the things that happened in my career happened because God wanted it to happen. And what I mean by that is, when I finished Baby Boy, I'm a TV actor. So I booked a TV show, and that TV show put me on hold for a year where I couldn't do shit. I couldn't even audition for shit because I was supposed to start filming this show, and it never filmed. But they paid me. The show was called The Misadventures of Fiona Plum, and I played a warlock. I had my head shaved from Baby Boy, and I booked it, was ready to go, blah, blah, blah. They held me for a whole year. That whole year they did Eminem's movie, called me in for it. They told me about the fucking, oh shit, I'm sick about it today. Antoine Fisher, Denzel Washington, it was like, yeah. I was like, motherfucker. Couldn't even read for it, nothing. And I think it kind of put a stigma on me like this. Oh, he keeps turning down shit. I guess he's whatever. I was like, no, nigga, I was under contract. For what? Oh, this TV show. Oh, the one that never came out? Like, motherfucker.
Whoa, that's like they kind of like stuck you, like they did it on purpose. That sound like they put you in there so you couldn't actually go all the way where you need to go.
You're right. I never thought about it like that. And at the end of the day, it's not like they just didn't do it. They literally, and this is the only time it's ever happened to me ever, that they, there's some weird shit.
That's weird.
You put it out there. But they booked me, said we're about to start. It was like, we're going to start in February, so you can't do this show. Okay, now June. No. Oh, they pushed it back to September. Okay, blah, blah, blah. They missed all these opportunities. And then the whole calendar year comes back. You know what? We're not even going to film it at all. But here's the money you would have made. So they wrote me one big check for the first season. And I was like, cool. But it wasn't as, like, damn, I didn't even get this fucking, like, you know what I mean? So it made me kind of feel weird. Like, you know, I'm telling everybody, sorry, I'm about to do this big show. Like, oh, what happened to this show, nigga? Oh, trust me, I got this check. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? But that is kind of funny you said that. Maybe Tyrese set that shit up.
Yeah.
Him and Camron.
Yeah.
They was like, look, we just gonna cut this nigga a check.
Yeah.
And keep him at bay.
That sound about right, man. Listen, I really appreciate this. Streets Unplugged.
Come on.
You know we gotta plug the streets in.
Come on.
Because streets ain't been plugged in a while, right?
Yeah.
This was one of them crazy episodes, gang. We got really a legend in the building, right? You a legend, man. Listen, a lot of people know where to find you at. They know that. But listen, for the people that don't know, for just now tuning in, tell them where to find you at.
Oh, listen, Omar Gooding, very simple. Funny thing is, the only one that's so Twitter is now what, X?
Right.
That's Omar Gooding, no junior. Instagram, Omar Gooding, and go to omargooding.net and it'll tell you everything I got coming out. Got movies, I got series I'm developing, I got merchandise, I got stand-up comedy shows, I got all type of shit. I ain't done that shit at this point.
Right. Listen, and y'all make sure you support everything that he's doing. And you know the streets unplugged. We had to plug y'all in. My bad, Cuba Gooding JR. My bad. No. Good looking, gang. All love.
Come on. That was the soberest interview I ever did. Nigga